There it goes.
All right.
We watched the Linnea Quigley classic.
Yeah, David Dakota directed famous sleaze trash director, 80s.
Dude from Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, the guy that screams garbage day and murders this guy is in it too.
Oh man, this movie.
Oh, the title is Murder Weapon.
Yeah, the title, Murder Weapon.
This was never released in theaters. I think it went straight to VHS or TV, but it was edited. This is the unedited version of it, from what I gathered on the back.
Anybody watch the edited version? I mean, you could barely watch the unedited version.
Yeah, the only thing that saved it was the boobs that you've seen and kill shots.
I mean, this movie, when it starts out, it's this very long opening sequence.
After credits had started.
I mean, before the credits.
So, I thought there was credits before it, and then there was the scene, and then there was credits.
Maybe there was, I don't.
It was just so long.
It's just this long thing of Linnea Quigley walking in like a fucking, like she's a schoolgirl outfit with pigtails, and then it's cut with this other woman just sunbathing, oiling up. And it is so long. And then it cuts to them. Linnea Quigley's she's in therapy. She's like in a mental institution.
Oh, after the girl that's oiling herself up for like 20 minutes. There's a dude in a sweater that sneaks up on that girl, and then they go have sex.
Yeah.
She wasn't happy about it, I guess. And she murders them.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, so after they have sex, she sees them have sex. She walks away. She gets naked. Other girl just got done. She's getting her bikini back on. Kills her.
That's right.
And then
she starts having sex with him in the shower.
And then kills him.
In the shower.
And then she wakes up in the mental institution.
Right.
And then proceeds to give her backstory.
Oh my God! This movie, about 3/4 of it is just
it's dialogue that has no meaning
conversation.
To it. Yeah, I still stay behind. This movie was to funnel drug money. You make a terrible movie. Hey, this is the budget. We got the money in here. Funnel it, and then. Yep, this is what we made.
It's like, what were we talking about?
Murder.
The ridiculousness of this movie. Let's take these shots.
Yeah, because we need it after that.
Appropriate moment.
Yeah.
Because I mean, okay. I mean, I've talked to that dude a couple times, but
never gave a name.
And I played pool with him a couple times, but I wouldn't say we're like. See, I'm leaving kind of status.
He's a bit buzzed.
Yeah, he's just feeling good.
Feeling good. That's a drunk I can get behind.
Yeah, it's better than an angry drunk, I guess.
Like the last dude that came up here.
Yeah,
let's talk about sports.
Yeah, was trying to actually sit down, ignore his date, sit down at the table. Okay. This movie, so we've got scenes of therapy sessions. So we've got Linnea Quigley, her friend, I think her name is Amy.
Yeah, it's Amy.
I don't remember Linnea Quigley's name.
Amy's very manipulative.
Yeah. They're like buddies on the inside. But you don't ever actually see them in the mental institute. It's just in a dark room.
I was hoping
in there being.
Yeah,
I mean, like a mental institute / prison movie. Like a women's prison movie, always entertaining things.
Oh, yeah.
Always good things can happen. But it's mostly, it's these long conversations with them with their therapists, trying to get out, trying to prove that they're not crazy.
Yep.
And then scenes of them at this party, which we figure out is later on after they got out of the mental institute.
Yes.
And how Linnea got out is she blackmailed her therapist.
So there's a thing with this movie too. The audio is bad for dialogue when they were trying to do background music into it. It just sounded like they just put the boombox right by the mic.
This is pretty common for a lot of these cheap, older, trashy movies, but it was pretty bad in this movie.
Linnea hinted at her dad was a mob boss
Right.
dude. I couldn't make out the part where I guess her and Amy had sex with the one therapist and had a tape. Was what it was.
Yeah,
to
they
try to get it
basically
out?
got him on tape having sex with whoever,
Okay.
and that's how she blackmailed him to sign her release.
Right. Okay.
And then Amy got out later just because she convinced her, the fucking therapist, later on.
Yeah.
And so Linnea Quigley won the bet they had. Oh, and that's what it was. Amy had just got out, so they're throwing a party.
Yes.
Right.
The one that got out first has to throw the
Yeah.
party for the other one.
So it's just like this. It's these two chicks and this fucking sausage party.
Just sausage fest.
Just dudes just coming in, short shorts, tank tops.
The
It's
shortest of shorts.
David Dakota. I mean, he is gay and did gay porn, and he definitely likes to put in his beefcake.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I gotta have eye candy too.
yeah, yeah.
Saying about you straight guys at home.
But so it's just this fucking boring ass party. The whole movie is just these people hanging out, saying nonsense, uninteresting bullshit.
Oh yeah. At a house
At this fucking house.
that they probably had, like you said, for a day.
This is like I mentioned Nightmare Sisters, also a David Dakota movie, also a Linnea Quigley movie, and I actually watched the commentary on this movie when I was editing that long ass video I did way back. They talked. That's how we would do it. It would just like, okay, we have this. We got it. We got this contract. We got this deal. So we're gonna get this movie out. We got so much money. We'll rent a house for a weekend.
Yeah.
Like it's not even. It's not a week.
Don't
It's
have to
like
worry
we
about-
have 3 days.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about continuity errors or anything like that.
And
That's
then we just do something. And so the vast majority of this movie is hang out in this house. You got different dudes coming in.
Yeah.
There's occasional nudity, occasional sex, and then early on you've got more of the therapy session stuff. It takes a long time for this movie to get good.
Yeah.
We're talking 3/4 of this movie. I'm getting angry.
Yeah. It's
I'm
just
going
bad.
like, Patrick, why
it's-
did you do this to us?
It was all just back and forth between two people. You can hardly understand it. What you can make out, none of this has anything to do with anything.
It's just them talking about just random shit.
And then the other dudes, you can tell they're like getting coked out of their mind. They got like the coke sweats going on.
Coke sweats.
Just sweating, eyes like just fucking bugged out and shit.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
One guy goes out to his car to do coke. It was probably just coke.
Yeah.
How are they going to know it's real or
Exactly.
not? You know?
Because that's what this movie was to funnel drugs in and launder money. That's
That
all it
makes
was.
complete sense to me.
Who cares about the story? We're just gonna do this. We'll put some money into some of the kill scenes we got.
So the first few kills we see, you don't really see much. It's just, each one is just a dream.
Yeah.
Like the one chick, well, both of them I think have dreams about either being murdered or murdering somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And they just wake up. Oh, another. And I was starting to get worried. I'm like, is
That
this
it was
whole
setting the
movie going to
tone
be
for
fucking
that. Yeah.
dream murders? I'm like, that would fucking suck. It's terrible.
They were trying to be artsy with this film.
Yeah, well, a little bit. It's like, this is my psychological thriller.
Yeah.
They were in therapy.
Linnea was like, this is my acting performance. This is what's going to get me.
Linnea
the
Quigley,
Oscar.
she has 2 modes. She's got, I'm horny,
Yeah.
and then when she's talking, she's got like her,
Oh.
like her half smile, like smirky kind of like,
Yeah.
she's just talking like, yeah, like this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Linnea Quigley,
Yeah.
so that helps. But, and she does have a character to her, but it's not
Awful.
She's not. She's got a great ass though. Great ass.
Yeah. You're hoping for that butthole, man.
Almost, we saw half of her butthole at one point. So, let's get to the first real murder.
First real murder was basement, right? It was in the basement. Was it the dude that was doing coke? He walks back in and goes down the basement for some reason. I think it was.
Probably.
All these guys start looking the same after a while.
They do. There's so many dudes, and they all
Yeah.
looking at the same, except for the one super ripped dude.
Oh yeah, that's a Silent Night, Deadly Night.
And the one.
The
bad boy.
metalhead. The metalhead.
It just looked like the skeeziest weasel.
Yeah. The stud that's too
Yeah,
embarrassed
he's
to be
supposed
seen.
to be a incredible stud. Yeah.
But a dude that was doing coke walks down the basement for some reason. He was no, it wasn't coke dude. It was dude swimming because he's like, I'm tired of this sausage party. I'm going to swim. And then the brunette girl is like winking at him to come inside. So
Oh,
he
right.
goes
He's
in,
looking for her.
and
He's
she
like, where'd she go?
disappears.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes you think, oh,
Maybe it's her.
It's her.
Or she lures him
Yeah.
down.
And he goes in the basement asking for Amy.
He's just looking
Yeah.
around. He walks into a fucking tripwire.
Yeah, just a tripwire.
It's not like it's that dark. He just walks into it.
Falls down, murder with sledgehammer. Boom. Like 3 or 4 times right on his head.
It's
It was
so
awesome.
This was actually very good.
Yeah.
This is where I was like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe there's some
gonna turn
redeeming
around.
quality.
Yeah.
Because you see, it's a very well made
prosthetic head for the time, I
a
guess.
casting of this dude's head. Like, it looks like him, and you just see this, like, just the face in the camera, and then you just see, like,
Smash
this
it.
sledgehammer just coming down on it, just like, and fucking jelly, red jellies flying out of this thing. It just hits it like 5 times. It was good. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. But of course, after that happens, it's just right
More
back to more
dialogue.
boring bullshit.
Yeah. So,
More, you see some more titties here and there.
yeah.
I mean, it's the same 2 pairs of titties.
One of my favorite lines in it was when Shredder Dude was going to go get beer with Linnea Quigley.
Yeah.
And she's taking her shirt off. And they start making out.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I want to respect you and not have sex in your car. Can you just give me a blowjob?
That is funny.
Might try that one day.
Yeah. I respect you too much to bang you in the car. You just give me some head. It's the worst thing to say in any situation.
Oh, yeah.
I respect you too much. No,
Nope.
that's not the thing to say.
Nope.
And then to say that after it, that is the best line in the movie, definitely.
Oh,
So what's the other murder? So there's another scene.
was it a gunshot one?
No, the next one is on the bed where the guy's laying on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one that made your wife
Oh,
mad.
yeah. Because she thought it was she thought the murderer. So the scene is, hand comes out of his chest.
Yeah, it's like Freddy
And
Krueger
then,
kind of shit.
and then makes him eat his own heart.
Yeah.
She thought it was testicles.
Yeah,
His
I don't know
testicles.
how that works. It's like went in.
I don't know.
and then
She's
came
seen
out.
so many terrible things. She probably thought that had happened. And just started back there and just ripped a hole through his insides and made him eat his
Really
testicles.
great.
Oh,
Well
yeah.
done.
Well done on that part. Like what?
It's
why don't we
like
get more of this
90% of the
stuff?
budget went into
Yeah.
like 4 kill scenes.
Yeah.
That was really good. And we get also the champagne murder.
Oh yeah, the champagne murder. That's right.
It's great. Another whatever random
Breaks-
dude it was breaks the champagne bottle, stabs it into his throat, and then it's pink fucking.
Foam.
So it's
or
blood.
fizzy.
Yeah, it's blood mixed with champagne. So it's like pink foams coming out of the mouth. It's just like.
It was awesome.
That was great. Very good.
And then you had the gunshot where Rip Dude and this other guy they're trying to.
They figure out shit because they
Yeah.
see the
They
blood
see-
from the
yeah.
champagne.
They're like, okay, people's getting murdered. We got to get out. We can't just run out.
And here's the thing, though. At this point in the movie is when the dialogue gets funny. And I was talking about this earlier. A lot of this feels like Barry J. Gillis if Barry J. Gillis wasn't insane. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just boring.
Yeah.
But then the last fourth of the movie the dialogue, not only does the action things start to ramp up, but the dialogue gets goofier. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It's like it starts getting in a little bit of that awkward territory where it's almost like they're sweating a lot too.
They are.
It's
the coat
maybe you're
sweats,
completely right on
that
this.
That one dude, like, he was going in.
And it's just this like rapid kind of, and none of it sounds the way normal people talk.
Yeah.
And so it gets into that little bit of that Barry J. Gillis feeling. And that's where, it's weird. It's almost like this movie has two directors.
Yeah.
The first part, it's like David Dakota like said to his like fucking shitty nephew, "You direct this part."
I think probably
Linnea so she did the first part.
I think she did.
Maybe.
I think she did. He's like, look,
she would have got a credit for that though, right? She got a producer credit.
She got a producer credit,
but not a directing credit.
Yeah.
It clearly has a different feel,
yes,
though, right?
It is. Yeah, there's two different tones of the movie.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, it's like the difference between
was wanting to be taken seriously
between me not drunk and me drunk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
once David Dakota got there, he's like, "Oh, this has happened. We're gonna have to flip the script on this. We're gonna have to change some
It's
stuff."
really weird.
Yeah.
And that's what I said when we were watching it. Like, I feel so conflicted about this because some of this is so awesome, but most of it is just fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Terrible, boring, useless trash. I mean, no redeeming qualities in the first 3/4 of this movie. God damn. Dude, I was just like, it starts to dawn on you. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, okay, you're good start. You're like, okay, this is going somewhere. And then it's like, no, it's not.
Nope.
It's not. It's not going anywhere. But it does. I mean, eventually it gets there. Near the end, it gets there.
Yeah.
So you shot the guy's face off. We talked about that, right?
We were starting to.
Yeah, we were starting to. Yeah. We were in the car.
Because they're going from car to car, trying to figure out. They're like, oh, none of the cars are going to start.
Yeah.
Because they've been, I guess the lines were cut on them, so he's like, let's hotwire them. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And like Rip dude was like, unlock the fucking car. And then get in. Oh, it won't start. Let's get the other car. And
they both got guns, right? At this point, because they found the basement gun.
No, that's later. That's later.
Okay.
So they're in the car. He's looking in the glove box or something.
It's just And
then he finds the gun. Hey, look! Oh yeah, now we're talking.
So you got the guy here. He's got the gun. You got the guy trying to holler, and it's this weird. It cuts to the guy with the gun's face, from the side, where he's like. And then it shows them and then it shows his face again,
and then the killer's
standing there, and then it goes to the fucking the prosthetic face of the guy that's trying to hotwire the car, and it's just like the gun blows his jaw out, but he's like talking
stuff.
Yeah, it's like his shit hanging out, and he's talking like whoever did that is very good.
Yeah, it was amazing. Do more of that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then the last kill was the murderer being killed, wasn't it?
Yeah, so they get together, they get the other gun.
Metalhead and the dude with the fishnet blue shirt and the girl Amy left alive. Nobody knows where Linnea Quigley's at this whole time.
Right, so they kind of have a showdown in the basement. Linnea Quigley's wearing all leather and she's got a fucking bag over her head.
Yeah, it looks like a trash bag.
Yeah, leather face or some shit. I don't know. It was dumb. And she throws a knife. She gets the one guy in the shoulder. Oh, man, I thought you bought the farm.
I'm bleeding him out pretty bad.
Yeah, and then Amy comes out. She had got stabbed in her tit.
Yeah.
She comes out and she douses Linnea Quigley in gasoline.
She's like, no.
And then both dudes just fucking unload on her and she catches on fire.
I don't think that would happen.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen. Unless, I don't know, you had a piece of metal and it hit, a bullet hit. Yeah, and it sparked off. And she catches on fire, falls down, and then the last scene, they go over and they fucking peel the hood off.
Yeah.
It was just burned face, but it's only half her face, and she's like turns over, and it's just like and then like grabs
in
her.
the movie.
That's the end of the movie. I would give the first three-fourths of this movie an absolute nothing.
Oh, definitely.
But I would give the last part of this movie a 5.
Yeah.
So I've got to go. I'm gonna have to go with 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3 on this movie because if you could get through the first fucking just useless garbage, you eventually get to some really good stuff, really good practical effects. Like, honestly, really good practical effects. And, there is nudity throughout, but, it's like...
You've seen them.
Eventually, you've seen plenty of those. Listen, it's 2021. You've seen plenty of those at this point.
But not the 80s style.
That's true. The 80s, the 80s, there was something special about the 80s. This was 89.
Yeah, 89 when it came out.
What do you got for this?
Honestly, I was going to give it a 3.
Yeah.
Just the redeeming qualities was towards the end of the movie. It just, first hour is like, good God.
Yeah.
Why? You can fast forward through it, just go to the end. You're not
really
missing any story.
I mean, pause when you see tits if you want.
Yeah.
But
that's about it.
There's no story
whatsoever.
The story is just, you're crazy and now you're having a party. That's literally it.
And
There's
then
nothing.
later on, like the dudes brought up, her dad was in the mob. The other mob dudes are coming to kill us all.
That was a funny
this
thing.
was their parents' house.
When those two guys wanted to escape in the car, it's like, why don't we just run away? You can't. It's only it's all bush out
It's
there.
all bush. It's just bushes.
It's all bush.
They are in the suburbs.
There's so many bushes they can hide in.
You
It's
see
all
the
bush.
streets out there and other houses. Yeah.
Like, what about my motorcycle? No, they got it too.
They got it.
Yeah,
they cut the lines already.
What?
I don't
We
think
didn't see that.
You didn't grab a phone. And try
Yeah,
it.
we didn't see it. Yeah, where's the phone? Oh, they cut it. Like,
Yeah.
We didn't see any of that.
They're just coked out of their mind.
It's the most, aside from those kills, it's the most low effort shit I've ever seen.
It
really is.
The Hollywood industry, that's what they do. We're gonna make a shitty movie just to get some drug money.
Like, they found the one special effects dude.
Yeah.
They're like, here's this money.
Can you do a few of these things for us?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay.
Let's just hang out for a weekend, do some drugs.
Yeah.
We'll bang, whatever is going on.
I got 2 chicks. It's fine.
But, I mean, Linnea Quigley and David Dakota did quite a few of these movies.
Oh, yeah.
And they were good friends. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, she was the go-to girl for a decade.
Oh, yeah.
And
all your horror movies.
And he was just like, he just wanted naked chicks in his movies. Because that was what you needed to do.
That was what's going to sell. People was going to come to see it.
So, I can't say rush out and buy this movie, but,
You're a fan of Linnea Quigley.
Yeah.
You're going to be a completionist of her stuff, I guess.
Yeah. I'd say Brian would like this movie. I'm sure he's got it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, he's definitely got this.
I'll ask him about this one day.
Yeah.
Next time I see him.
Murder weapon, huh?
Yeah, that murder weapon. I couldn't even think of a good name.
Yeah, I mean, the name doesn't... It's
terrible.
Nothing like it.
Terrible name. It means nothing.
It means nothing to this movie because the movie was meant to have nothing.
It's not like there's a special singular murder weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like...
multiple different murders.
It's not like...
different weapons.
If it was like some kind of special chainsaw or a special kind of sledgehammer, like if the whole thing was, but then it would just be called sledgehammer.
No, it would probably be called chainsaw. If it was just sledgehammer, they would call it chainsaw.
It would call it, probably.
Because it had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, right. So yeah, there's Murder Weapon.
Yeah.
There's the movie. You don't have to watch it.
We watched it for you.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.